again to show you something cool. Now Beatrice isn't in this one, she's hiding in her bed upset because I wouldn't let her eat air freshener. So for this video we've got Auric. Who is Auric? Auric is one of my young boy rattos, and as you can see he's a bit mental. Now what we have here is a Grandstand Tabletop Afterburner. It's just an LCD game, but it was one of the most wanted things back when I was a kid. It was in the Argos catalogue for a million years as well. Now, this was actually developed and designed and all that gubbins by Tiger Electronics, but it was distributed in the UK by Grandstand. So the US version I think is a slightly different colour, and instead of saying Grandstand here on this sticker it would say Tomy, I assume. But I think everything else to do with it is exactly the same. It's an LCD screen game. This is where the LCD screen is. As far as I'm aware, from what I can gather, it was released around 1990 in the UK and approximately 1989 in the USA. And I can't tell whether this version was released at the same time as the smaller pocket version, the standard sort of Tiger pocket small game things, but it was the same game as far as I'm aware. It's just that this version has got a load of this crap, which obviously means it's going to be awesome. I was drawn to it because, I mean, look at it, it's an absolute state. Now let's just have a look at it all the way around. You can kind of see what's going on here. You've got the screen here, you've got gubbins, you've got a joystick. I mean, the key elements here really are the screen and the joystick, and all the rest of the gubbins is just for show. This is the back. I have had the back off, and there's nothing behind this panel. Nothing at all. It's just the other side of this thing, which is just a piece of paper. There's nothing of note really about the back. This bit is a light box, if you will. It's got a lamp in it. But this isn't a backlit game, it's just used when you're getting shot at, I think, or something like that. Let me just show you the battery compartment. Auric, calm down please. So what you have here is two AA batteries and two D batteries. The D batteries are powering the speaker and also lights the backlight, kind of backlight for the LCD screen, and there's a light here as well. But you don't need them to play it. And then these two are powering the LCD screen itself. Now bugger off! Alright, let's try playing it. Here we go, so you turn it on here. Stage 1 and 3 lives, I think that means. Don't know if you can even see it on there. And then you press start. And you saw that when I hit someone, there was a little red light in the centre there. And then when I got hit, little red light there. So quite sweet, really. The sound coming from the speaker is really nice, actually, considering. It sounds all sort of grainy and sexy. Ah, crap! I tried speeding up and instantly exploded. Try again. Go! Now, what you notice is that when you put up the acceleration, it doesn't really seem to have that much difference. Now, I'm wondering if that's because this is pretty much the same version as there was on the small handhelds, and I doubt there was an acceleration feature on that either. I can't tell. I mean, maybe this is faulty, or maybe you just can't see it properly. I don't know. You press this button to release missiles, and then the trigger is your standard bullets. Oh, that's such a sexy noise. Oh. Oh. I think them do move slightly faster when you put the acceleration up. Oh, by the way, these buttons here do nothing, which is really upsetting. I thought when I first saw it that they would be all pressy, but they're not even slightly pressy. Oh. So you can turn the sound off like that. Like with pretty much any Tiger LCD game, which is nice, I suppose. I mean, the whole point of that on the smaller ones was, I suppose, so you'd be able to play it in the car or when other people were asleep or whatever. But with this, it's not really the kind of thing that you're going to take on long journeys, is it? I mean, the thing is absolutely hench. One of the problems with it being a joystick is that I really want to push it forward and pull it back as well, which I know is stupid because it's just a simple LCD game. But because you're kind of used to doing that with normal joysticks, it feels really awkward. Oh no! Game over. Well, I have to say that has captured my attention for much longer than any other LCD game has, specifically Tiger LCD games. So I am actually okay with this. I mean, that was actually quite fun. The sound effects are really, really nice. And I do just really enjoy all of this complete and utter rubbish. I mean, none of this is necessary, but it's just so wonderful. And I really do enjoy that the speaker is so hinged that it needs its own separate power supply to the LCD screen. That's really enjoyable. Now, I couldn't find how much this actually was when it was released, but from what I can gather, it was kind of floating around the 20 quid mark, which I think was really quite expensive, really, when it was released in the early 90s. It's quantity over quality, isn't it, really? Anyway, that was the grandstand release of the Tiger game, of the Sega game, Afterburner. Right, I'm going to take this little git back downstairs, and I shall see you next time. Bye!